What's going on, everybody? Is going to the latest news, and we're going to get into SmackDown from last night. Make sure if you're new here, like, share, comment, subscribe. We're going to start off with the contract signing at the beginning of the night. So AJ Styles, Randy, and LA Knight, all signed the contract, in the beginning of the night. And then we thought Roman was going to sign the contract, but he ended up not signing in the beginning of the night. I guess he was it's his way of trolling, whatever the case may be. So we started off with that. SmackDown was decent. It wasn't really. It was more of a build up for the Fatal 4-Way that's going to happen at the Royal Rumble, which is in another week. We get prepared for that. Uh, Another news, Butch is now back to peak done. That's a great thing. Like I said, I always was against the whole Butch name change, but Pete Dunne is back. So can't wait to see how that plays out. And but yeah, they went against Pretty Deadly. I mean, I don't know what they doing with Pretty Deadly. But yeah, it was a good match. Um, so a lot of back and forth action. Like I said, it was more of a build up towards the Rumble. Nothing really too crazy. I guess they don't want to put everything on the table. Maybe in next week's shows will be more of exciting, towards the Rumble, because I believe that's the last week before the Rumble, which will be Saturday. Logan Paul and Kevin Owens had a run in. They had great promos against each other. Logan Paul came, left untouched. Well, he got touched, but then he left untouched at the end. Kevin Owens, got that bad hand injury, and Kevin Owens agreed to not wear the cast come the Rumble. So, I don't know how that's gonna play out for KO, but that hand injury seems real serious, So I don't know how that's gonna play out, but more likely Kevin Owens probably gonna come out on top against Logan Paul. But yeah, like this night was more of a like for the contract signing for the Fatal 4-Way at Rumble. We all know that I don't know, Roman's still definitely gonna come out on top. But it's getting real crazy though. It's getting a little crazy. Back all the heat, AJ Styles and LA Knight definitely got some type of thing going in the near future, possibly a future match with those two guys, because the heat is definitely picking up between those two. The end of the night was it was more better than the beginning of the night, I guess. Like I said, Roman Reigns was just trolling. He tried to pick the bones again like he did last week, but it kind of backfired on him this week. And Randy Orton, man, with that RKO at the end of the night was that was like a great counter, great counter RKO. That move is just like one of the best moves that we ever had in the business, out of nowhere. So yeah, that move caught Tribal Chief Roman Reigns in his tracks. Tried to hit him with the spear, and he failed. But of course, at the end of the night, Roman ended up signing the contract. So I mean, we all knew that was gonna happen, even with the simulations that Tony had put on Tony Addis, yeah, had put on the line for Roman if he didn't sign that contract. He was gonna make it a triple threat vacant title match. So Roman had pretty much had no choice but to sign that contract, and we all knew he was gonna sign the contract. They was just dragging it along for as long as they needed to. Um, but SmackDown was decent. It wasn't like the best show. It was I ain't gonna front. It was better than Raw was this week. Raw was kind of dry. It was like kind of a not so good show. This Monday Night Raw. Like I said, SmackDown, it was okay itself, but like even with SmackDown this week, it was like still kind of dry. But it was like it was a decent show. It was a decent show. I'm not gonna lie. Contract signing from the beginning to the end was a great segment between those guys. Solo and Randy had a match that night also that and it pretty much no, well, Randy Orton won the match, but the match was so quick that I didn't even realize it. Because Tribal Chief Roman Reigns came out, and then it was just whole chaos or whatever. Like I said, Roman tried to pick the bones again this week, and it backfired and worked this week. So maybe he'll try again next week, I guess, because I mean that's the last. I believe that's the last SmackDown before Rumble. So maybe he'll try again to pick bones next week, or maybe he'll get picked like he did this week. So but besides that, other than that though, it's I got some breaking news about Seth freaking Rollins. Like I said, that match he had with Jinder, he really got hurt to the point where they saying that he may have to relinquish the world title come next week Monday, and he may miss WrestleMania. This is bad news for WWE. Oh, this is just not good. Right before Mania, like it's getting to the point where they saying that he gonna have to possibly give up the belt and possibly be on the shelf for a few months because they saying he may have to get surgery. He got what is it, MCL tear? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's not a good injury to have. But I'm hearing that he's definitely pulled for like the recent live shows that he was supposed to be in. But I'm hearing that he could possibly still do Mania. Maybe make it back before Mania and do Mania and then sit on the shelf, take the L, and then sit on the shelf, or just sit on the shelf to play it safe because yeah, the injury that Seth Rollins got is big. Like it's like making its way all over the wrestling world, and a lot of people is hearing about it, and I done heard about it. I mean, I heard about it the first time, but I'm like, I didn't think it was this serious. But this is serious right here. This is really serious, and it's a big deal because we got WrestleMania right around the corner, and they had so many plans for Seth Rollins, and of course, CM Punk facing CM Punk. So I don't know, man. This is not good. Hopefully, Seth Rollins could pull through, but I don't think it's gonna be like 100%. Especially if he got to get surgery and he just want to just get rehab or whatever the case may be and just do that. But I don't think that would be safe. I feel like he should take some time off. If they recommend him take time off, because that's a serious injury there. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Rollins. Uh, it's like bad timing, real bad timing before Mania, real bad timing. I don't know how they gonna audible this, but they gonna if it comes down to Rollins having to give up the belt or whatever and sit on the shelf for a few months, they gonna have to call a hell of a audible to fix this. If that's the case, I hope Rollins could pull through, but from the sounds of it and the way it's going all over the wrestling world and just sports world, it's not looking too good for Mr. Seth freaking Rollins, man. Um like I said, hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he ain't gotta give up the belt this Monday. But like I said, it sounds really bad right now for Seth Rollins. So you guys let me know what y'all thought about Raw. What y'all thought about sorry, not Raw, SmackDown. Yeah, what y'all thought about SmackDown last night. If y'all know anything else about Rollins update or anything like that, y'all can let me know in the comment section. But yeah, this is not looking good for WWE or Seth Rollins. It's just looking really bad right now for 710 Rollins. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe.